On stardate 80344.8, the web of transport inhibitors protecting the Gorn homeworld collapses after the Klingon fleet locating the planet uses a surgical strike to take out the planet's power relay network. Less than 50 minutes after the network is destroyed, the first Klingon landing parties transport onto the planet's surface. The remaining Gorn forces, planet-side, make a last stand defending key areas, and large segments of the population take up arms to defend their homes and families. However, the Klingons show little interest in engaging civilian militias and instead mass their forces for an assault on the capital city. 28 hours after the first Klingon landed on the Gorn homeworld, forces from the 5th Fleet entered the royal palace and the Gorn hegemony falls to the Klingon Empire. Once King Kahless surrenders and guarantees that any troops left planetside will not attack the Klingon forces, General Clag agrees not to take civilians into custody without cause and to lift martial law orders for most of the Gorn population. The Klingons seemed almost solicitous to the Gorn. They were careful not to give people a reason to revolt. It wasn't standard operating procedure for the Klingons after they conquer a world. Of course, as soon as Jimpox arrived, we all found out why, said Admiral Gerald Quinn on an episode of Illuminating the City of Light. General Clag is given a week to stabilize the situation on the Gorn homeworld before Chancellor Jimpox arrives with the IKS Woku. After transporting down and meeting with King Kahless, Jimpox orders a global broadcast and uses the Klingon fleet to extend the range of the transmission to hit most Gorn colonies, worlds and ships. During this broadcast, the Klingons reveal the Gorn Prime Minister, Head of Military Intelligence, and multiple other high-ranking members of the Gorn government and military to be Undine infiltrators. The infiltrators are then immediately executed. Hardliners on the Klingon High Council want Kahless and his family executed as well, to prevent the royal family from being a focus for revolutionaries. After much deliberation, Chancellor Jimpox decides to offer the Gorn self-rule as long as they swear fealty to the Klingon Empire. Kahless agrees, and as part of their settlement he is given a non-voting seat on the Klingon High Council. The 5th Fleet then withdraws from Gorn space. For his part in revealing the Undine threat, Captain Jarrod is offered a seat on the High Council. Jarrod declines and returns to the command of the IKS Kang. One blow for the Klingons this year is the departure of Emperor Kahless. Late in the year, Kahless handpicks a crew from the Order of the Bat'leth and departs on the IKS Battle. Kahless leaves a message behind saying that the Klingons no longer need his guidance, so he is departing to look for new battles to fight. Kahless promises to return when he is most needed. In Romulan space, the conflict between Praetor Taris and General Velal continues to divide the already fractured Empire. Kavatras and Abraxas Prime throw their support behind the rebellion, giving Velal and Sila's forces much-needed safe havens and supply bases. The war comes to an abrupt end on stardate 80957.9, when forces of the Romulan 2nd Fleet approach Praetor 3. Praetor Taris was locked in her rooms for the last few days. When her staff attempts to break open the door, they notice that she has completely vanished. An extensive search of the palace turns up no clues. The Tal Shiar extends the search to all of Nova Roma, but Praetor Taris has disappeared. Velal and Sila land in Nova Roma while the search is still ongoing, and proceed directly to the Romulan Senate. The Senate named Sila as a praetor, and General Velal as the leader of the Romulan fleet by acclamation. The reign of Praetor Taris is over.